Bonnois. Good evening, NPCs. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim modded series. I had to do dramatic pause there. Interesting, immersive, and forgotten. Interesting NPCs, immersive world encounters, and Forgotten City. Forgotten City has all but been forgotten. That was the first 7 episodes. And we've just been working on interesting NPCs, which might be my favorite Skyrim mod I've ever played. We're here in the Blood Cavern? Blood Brood Cavern. I don't remember why we're here. I don't. I've been sick for a while. I am still sick. I know there's a bear in here because I've heard him grunting and groaning. So I guess we'll dispatch the cave bear. Oh, he got 2 hits on me. That was impressive. Cave bears. Okay. The 3, Mama, Papa, and Baby Bear, I guess. Wasn't expecting 3 bears. So if anybody could tell me why I'm in here, because I can't remember, that'd be greatly appreciated. It's a nice ebony bow. I don't really need it, but... So we came in here, we murdered some bears. And, I might have just dipped in here to... Oh, took some physics damage there from the, bones. Might have just dipped in here to end the episode. I'm really not sure why I'm in this cave. Trying to remember, and for the life of me I can't. If you're new to the channel, does Rosko Nagaishimasu. If you're new to the series, Hajime. And if you are a regular, like Mrs. Voice, who had suggested this series in the first place, like Teresa, like Mr. Cold Miser. Mr. Cold Miser, I also wanted to give an extra shout out to because they had checked in on me while I've been sick, and I really do appreciate that. Hopefully you hear this. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. But if you are a regular, Okai Rinasai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We are going to... Maybe I was just... Yeah, it's very possible I was just discovering new locations on the map. That sounds like something I would be doing. But I can't say that for sure. We are going to... finish the Immortal Coil. We're returning to Arrowayne. Arrowayne? Yeah, Arrowayne, I guess. All the way up here in Widow's Watch Ruins. She seems like a really awesome character. And I believe an interesting NPC. If I remember correctly, I believe Mrs. Foy suggests that she is an interesting NPC. New subscribers. Shadow King is watching Dusty Roads. Midnight Wolves, not sure what they're watching. IOSA is watching Fallout London. And The Rim at Fate's Edge, which I absolutely love because I don't get a lot of people other than Teresa. Teresa is awesome with that. Teresa is a great example. Isabella, who was with us for a really long time, was another good example of somebody that watched most of my stuff. But most people don't. They just watch either Fallout or Elder Scrolls. And that's fine, but I always think it's awesome when... Where am I going here exactly? Up over here? Where you watch multiple content, multiple series is what I wanted to say, from the different sides of the world. I definitely think I play differently when I'm playing the different series as well. Alright. Hey girl. I love your eye makeup still.
You've returned. And as you can see, your labors are already bearing fruit. A few of these pilgrims came here from Markarth to pray at the shrine.
I love fruit. It was a small favor, don't worry about it. Fantastic. All praise be Talos. Sorry it took so long, completely slipped my mind. Next time, get someone else to do it. You're wasting my talents. That's not nice. It was a small favor, don't worry about it.
Even the tallest towers are nothing more than a collection of smaller stones. When we stand atop the crenels, we owe a debt of gratitude to every piece that came before it.
My lady, we've received word from your brother. We know where they're storing the soul gems.
Good work. Give him my love
Yes?
when next you meet.
Can this information be trusted? The Thalmor are craftier than you think. They wouldn't just let this information slip.
I am well aware of that, but you underestimate my brother.
I doubt that, my lady. The things he says would make a torturer blush, but it doesn't hurt to be careful.
We can't afford to. This may be our only chance, and the gems will be heavily guarded. In fact, I think we should enlist some help.
Well, I agree, but I'd rather not leave you without protection. Those justiciars could come here at any moment.
I wasn't referring to the guard, but our friend here.
I see. She may have a point. You look tough enough, and we already know you've got guts. So how about it? Want to help me sever some Thalmor heads?
More than anything in the world, actually. Gladly. I prefer a more diplomatic approach, to be honest. Hold on, I haven't agreed to anything yet. Gladly, but can you stay here? Because I don't want you to die.
I like your spirit. Channel it and we'll show every one of these heathens how to count to 9.
I don't know what that means. You mentioned Erlen's brother, Arrowayne. I'm just going to say it wrong every time. Arrowayne's, not Arrowin's.
I've only met him once or twice, but it was enough. I won't talk ill of her kin, though. You want to know about him, best ask her.
But I'm asking you, is he cute? That's very important. What are your thoughts on her?
I'm glad I met her.
She's cute.
If nothing else, it's good to know not all elves are murdering heathens.
Good point, good point. Yes, just most of them. She seems like a good person. There are plenty of virtuous Altmere outside of Thalmor. Talos. It must have taken some time to build up the trust between you two. She seems like a good person.
She is. I never thought I'd fight beside the High Elf. Not when I was a cloak. But Ulfric's the one who made me shed Nord blood.
Ulfric.
Ariel's never once asked me to do the same.
Alright, I'll help you recover these soul gems. I don't know anything about... I don't know what we're doing.
Good. The 2 of us should be more than enough. The rest can stay here and guard the shrine.
According to the note, the gems are being transferred from Northwatch Keep by ship.
An entire keep, Thalmor? Sounds like a job for a little more than 2 men.
I concur, which is why it would be prudent to avoid the fort altogether. Targeting the ship alone would be our best chance to recover the gems.
Well, better safe than sorry. But we'll see which way the wind blows.
Understood. Do you have any other questions before you depart?
You mentioned an army. I just happen to have like 13 companions waiting for me in Markarth. You aid in the worship of Talos. How did freeing these souls aid Talos? The courier mentioned information came from your brother.
Ah, yes. Telthar is our person on the inside. Naturally, he had to assume another's identity in order to ingratiate himself within their ranks. As for his personality, well, he's rather detached. Froa doesn't like it, but I believe it's his way of coping with the stress.
Talos aside, I'm interested in learning about you, baby girl.
Ha, really? You'd be the first. I confess, it's been a long time since I've had a normal conversation. I miss the days when the only wars I knew were the ones at the dinner table.
So you grew up rather sheltered. We could sit down and talk a bit. True, but you can't ignore the world's problems forever. They will find you. You could always go back to that life. We could sit down and have a dinner. Candlelight. We already got the candles.
Now is not the time. Although, to be honest, I don't know if there ever will be. Alright, how about this? If and when the gems are returned, I'll find us a quiet room and tell you everything you want to know. Although I suggest you bring some wine. I've lived a rather long life.
Alright. Another date. I'm really excited now. Can removing Talos worship really stop linear time? How do you know so much about the Thalmor? Because she's... Look at her!
My father was an agent for the Dominion, but his motives were to save man, not condemn him. When the Justiciars discovered this, he was outed and tried as a traitor. But before he died, he passed everything he knew to me and my brother, so that we could carry on the fight. That is the belief. When you see Talos standing over the serpent, his body uncoiled, that is time turned linear. To take him away would allow Lorcan to swim freely. Living or dead, when we pray to Talos, we strengthen his spirit. We are the sword that holds the serpent at bay. When that spirit is confined to a soul gem, its connection is severed. His blade rusts, and the snake coils. Yes, I have made it my mission to shepherd pilgrims here, so that they may pray to Talos and give him strength.
Isn't it odd for a high elf to be leading these pilgrims? Talos, it's Talos!
Perhaps, but I have never felt bound by my ancestry to act a certain way or pray to a particular god. I've only done what I felt is right.
I don't have any more questions.
Then fortune smile on the both of you.
Okay, so Froa's coming with me now.
Froa is a strong warrior. It will be some time before she sees Sovngarde.
Is that your way of telling me she's essential? I hope so. Alright, yeah. Cool. So that means I'll be back up to 14. Let's fast travel to Markarth to pick up my posse, because I feel like now is a great time to have 13 extra warriors with me. Apologize for the coughing. I do lean back as far in the chair as possible. So much so that the muscle that I pulled when I sneezed the other day really doesn't feel so great. Okay. Oh no. But I'm coming to get you right now.
Aye, sure. You're hologram, not a jump.
Maybe I'll run across them. No, neither one of you guys.
Blood and silver, friend.
Blood and silver. Oh, hold on. Is that some of them? It is. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You.
Good to see you again.
Okay.
It's fairly blasphemous for a...
Is it like everybody?
Well met.
Okay, hold on. Everybody,
Yeah?
too many people moving around at once. Hold on.
A calm spirit provides the best counsel. A sharp mind cuts deeper than any.
Okay, let me out. Okay, hold on. No, too many people. They're all trying to leave at
Don't
once.
like those eyes. Huh?
Hold on.
What can Godosho do for you?
Hold on. Hold on. Did that work, Callan?
Yeah?
Hold on.
If we
Just
run
turn
into
around
Yelt's
and
brother
leave
in
the city.
Yes?
That's
Rumoring.
smart.
I'll let you know which one to spare.
Uh-oh. What's happening? No. Let me out.
If
Hold
I
on.
die, I want you to bury me in a coffin made of pie.
A coffin made of
Yes?
pie? Okay, hold on.
Whoa.
Argus.
Perhaps I see.
Argus, where you going? Is that everybody? Did I get everybody?
What is it?
Okay. Hold on. Did I get everybody? Is anybody else trying to leave? I don't think I
Good to
got
be
treads.
outside.
The waiting.
I've been cooped
The
up in that
insufferable
temple for
waiting.
too long.
It is our most vex.
Hold, where'd Quadoja go? Why is Gore leaving? No! God damn it! Oh my god. How did they, like, they literally, like, right until I wanted to come back here to grab them all, then all of a sudden they decided that they were tired of waiting. I need you all. We're going to go kill some Thalmor. It's gonna be fun. I promise. Could you load up a little bit faster? Please? Please? Alright, hold on. Where? Okay. Treads is with me. Go. Alright, yes. Follow me. Okay. Alright, Eric.
Good to see you again.
Let's team up again.
I could really use some more experience in the field. I'd be happy to join you again, and it won't cost a thing.
Awesome.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, Quadojo, are you with me?
Hello.
Okay. Gore,
Yeah?
are you with me? Alright, party limit has been reached. Does that mean
What
that,
do you need?
did I get him or did I not get him?
Goodbye.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that was stressful. Okay, so now we gotta play the game of... Is everybody actually with me now? Alright, not counting you. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, we're missing somebody. Wait, where's Danlin? Oh, you're literally right in front of me. Rumorin? Rumorin's down there. I literally made a list. I see Jade. Callan. Wait, where's Callan? Callan? Callan's up there. We got Treads. We got the Swamp Knight. Who the hell am I missing? We got the healer. I forgot his name. What's your name again? Valgus. We got Argus.
Everything all right?
I despise brawls. Problems should be solved
Hey,
with reason.
you mix potions,
not
right?
fists.
Can you brew me an ale?
Alright, hold on. Hold on. We almost got it. Where's my list? Oh! Dagrilon is missing. Why is he missing? Yeah, we got Callan, Swamp Knight, Gore, Jade, Rumorin, Danless, Argus, Eric, Quadojo, Treads, Valgus. Yeah, we're missing...
Beware the region northeast across the river.
We're missing
Force one
Dagrilon.
taken rep-
I'm pretty sure I know where he would go. So if we do lose him, that's not the worst. Because he would just go back, I believe, to the Ratway area. Okay, let's double check and see if he still happens to be where we finished our heist with the Raven and Anvil.
Blood and silver, friend.
Oh my god, that
Blood
guy.
and silver.
I would take him with me if he could die, just so that way he could die. I think Eric might be the only one I have with me that's not essential.
Staying safe, I hope.
Nah. What's the fun in that? Does he happen to be standing in here? Because if he's not, I'm just gonna tap out and accept that I lost.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Best keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't see him. Alright. So we did lose one.
We won't have to fight them here.
They live here too, Nayara. That's what I'm telling you.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
I wonder how I actually lost him, though. That part's kind of interesting. Because everybody else we saw. So did he just, like, teleport away? Alright, not a big deal. That's fine. We know who we lost. He's literally standing right here.
Is it time? What decay shall we rid then lead? Do not waste your breath talking.
Awesome. Let's go. That's everybody. We did it. So we should have 14 people with us now. Now the mod that I'm using, I only have it set to make it so that way I can have 10. Where's he running to? So I'm still mildly confused how it's 14. So Go, the goblin, he counts as like a pet or something. Dugry Lawn is now like my normal companion, so he wouldn't count to the total. And Eric was hired. So I guess that does make sense. They all couldn't make it through the door. Alright, so here we go again. We're going to count one more time. I'm sorry. Alright. 1, 2. Alright, everybody stop moving. Everybody stand still. So you should be the 14th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice. We did it. Now, how have we not detected the mine or the windmill over here? We've never bothered to just go down here and detect these two places. That's just silly. Let's just snag these real quick.
Troll's blood. What happened to you, Pavel?
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager Mine. We're the only ones left.
Yeah, I don't care. Whee! Okay. We have everybody. I almost lost everybody. We have everybody. What's happening over here? Cat fight?
Need something? What do you want?
I don't know, Grushnag. I'm gonna sneeze. Need something?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you, Grushnag. You jerk. Alright, where are we going? We've actually been up over here. Northwatch Keep, Icewater Jetty. Yeah, let's go to the keep. Enemies are nearby. Oh, yeah? Like what? Seriously, what's nearby? So I don't got time for shenanigans. We gotta go do some murder. Oh my god. Well, if they're nearby, can they announce their presence and die? Please? Because I got stuff to do. I want to go murder some Thalmor with my little mini army. Yay! No, but it's like a mutt crab. Mutt crab is Fallout. Mud crab is Skyrim. Big difference between the two. Big difference. I had asked where Zora went, and I know that Mrs. Foyce told me where she went, but I forgot to check it before. Alright, so it said to avoid the fort. I mean, we can't go in the fort anyway, right? You're going to be like, no.
Halt!
What is this place?
That's privileged information. Now, move along.
I would love to kill... She's right up behind him.
There's the ship. Looks like we got here just in time.
A wood elf living near a sawmill. I can just see Y'ffre shaking her head in shame.
Kill the Thalmor. Where'd the ship go? I don't see the ship. Is it this little ship over here? This little ship of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
You're dead.
Somehow I completely missed. Alright, you're going down, wizard. If you just stand still and let me kill you. Get out of here with your fireballs. Oh, it's Daggery Lawns. Where are you throwing fireballs at?
Your blows are like the wind.
Wait, what's happening now?
Myself.
I'm confused. Is his own flame Atronach fighting him? It was. Why was... Time out. Why was his own Atronach throwing fireballs at him? What? Oh my god. That was wild. So where are the... Who has the soul gems? We did get the guards' attention. I wasn't sure if we were going to track them, but we did. Or is that still...
Marius once conducted his
that guard is...
in a similar cave. Adventurers like you drove him to me.
Okay. Where... In the treasure chest, most likely. Like, where be these gems? Why can I not jump on the boat? Thank you. Assortment of lesser... I mean, I have a lot of really good soul gems I'd be happy to give you. Instead of these janky ones. If anybody watching has a suggestion for me of a mod that does like the complete alchemy mod that was broken, that was breaking my saves, does something similar to that, I would really love to have on a mod like that. But unfortunately, like I said, that one was what was causing the problems. Alright, I know I'm supposed to talk to you, but...
You should try running on bare feet sometime. It's how we were meant to move.
Okay, I found gems, but there's a problem. What's the problem?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't know. These aren't black soul gems.
Is there a difference?
There is, yes. Only black soul gems can trap a mortal soul. No difference at all. I just prefer the color black. Only impure souls can enter these gems. We should destroy them. Did I miss the part where there were supposed to be black soul gems? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
By Stern, then we've been tricked. Come on, we'd better get back to Widow's Watch and make sure everyone's okay.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. They better not kill her. I've had way too much death, and I forgot where it is. Please give me a quest marker, because I don't remember where it is. Please give me a quest marker. Oh, they're not giving me a quest marker. Why are they not giving me a quest marker? Damn it. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. Why they gotta do me like this? What are these places? Fort. Not been to any of those forts. Oh my god. No. I thought it was this icon. White Watch, but that's not it. Oh boy. Wasn't it by Morthal? Wasn't it? I thought it was by Morthal. Well, beans and potatoes. Oh my god. Why'd they do me like this? They know that I'm bad at remembering where places are. Sweet baby Jesus. Alright, I'm going to pause this so you don't have to be tortured by this any longer. Alright, I'm back. I found it right after I asked my son to look it up for me. Which is embarrassing. But, hey. I don't know why they stopped giving me a quest marker. It's not my fault. Gotta watch them widows. Alright, can we get in real quick? It was a trick. They fooled us.
By Ismir. I swear by the Nine I'll find whoever did this. Even if I have to kill every Thalmor in Skyrim, I will find them and paint the snow with their blood.
Yes?
It would be highly unlikely. The number of Thalmor garrisons here number 3 in 20. This is excluding parties that travel the roads.
You! This is your doing!
Even more improbable. If I were responsible for these deaths, I would not be here at the moment. Nor would I have advocated such prolific sprays of blood. Clearly, the wounds were created post-mortem to send a message.
You heartless bastard! That's your sister on the ground there.
Of course, and no doubt tortured prior to the deed. The Thalmor do not spare traitors. They will likely offer me a similar fate should I be discovered.
Get out of my sight, monster! I don't want to see you around here ever again.
My sister has always chosen unruly companions. Perhaps you are willing to listen to reason.
Mourning the death of a loved one is perfectly reasonable. I'm always willing to listen to reason. Froa isn't usually this emotional. I wonder what's bothering her. An unreasonable man is far less dangerous than a heartless one. I'm always willing to listen to reason.
Excellent. Then we must look ahead to the next task, which is retrieving the Black Soul gems.
How did this happen? What went wrong?
The Thalmor likely suspected a traitor in their midst, and deliberately provided conflicting reports regarding the gems. This is why, in my note, I specified there was an 80% chance that whatever area we targeted was a trap. My sister was willing to take that gamble. The result was less than favorable.
How did the Thalmor find this place?
A random accident, most likely. I kept watch over the schedules to make sure this location was not part of any normal patrol route. However, the vagaries of the road are many, and there was no guarantee a patrol wouldn't stumble over the ruins and investigate.
What are your motivations for helping mankind?
They're rather selfish, actually. Assimilation into the Ether is not something I prefer. The world is far more interesting as a puzzle to be solved, rather than an answer that is known.
What are your thoughts on the Thalmor?
Their motives are understandable. They see Talos as a child, one who pulled the string that unraveled the thread of existence. Thus the thread must be recoiled like a spool of yarn, to knit space and time as the eight see fit. In fact, one might argue their goals are rather noble. If anyone is a villain in this tale, it would certainly be us.
Where can we find the Black Soul Gems?
The boat was the most likely possibility. Since that was a decoy, normally we would go after the target with the next highest probability.
Normally?
Yes, it seems we've struck a bit of luck. A Thalmor caravan was recently sacked by Thalmor, near a cave to the southeast. By all indications, it was a meaningless wagon filled with perishable goods, but it caused my superiors no shortage of consternation. I came here to personally deliver the news to my sister, which is when I found this place in its current state.
Lucky. The bloody elf says we're lucky. The Nine have truly blessed us. We're the luckiest.
I'm sorry, don't mind me. I'm just going to do some looting. Might as well get some goodies out of this nonsense. I just said I didn't want any more death.
Skyrim.
You better go alone. The Nord will be little use to either of us like this.
They even killed...
Yes, leave. Be gone, all of you.
Even killed the courier. These hunters had a lot of good stuff on them. But yeah, not happy about this at all. Killing Stormcloaks. I am a Stormcloak. Killing... Erlewine. Super bummed.
My superiors sent a number of to investigate the caravan attack. You may run into some resistance. I would venture there is at least a 70% chance the gems are in that cave.
Oh,
Thalmor.
Erlewine.
A calm spirit provides the best counsel.
Alright, well, let's go mortar some Thalmor. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Alright, where are we going now? Place I've not been. If we go to Frost River, can we get there? Let's see. Let's see if that works. Maybe we'll stumble across some more shenanigans on the way. Shenanigans. Yeah, I still don't know why the complete alchemy mod was messing things up, but ultimately that's what the gentleman on Reddit that was helping me, we were able to look at the crash logs and figure out that that's what was causing the crashes. And ever since I removed it and fixed the files, the crashes have ceased. So that was clearly it. Look at my man picking up that log like a boss. How strong are you? Like a Hercules over here.
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
That's a nice mustache you got going on there, Trolf. I know what a MILF is, and I know what a GILF is. What's a Trolf? Is that like a troll? Troll I'd like to... Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. What happened to you, Redguard? There's a lot of arrows. Alright, we gotta cross the water over here. There's a shack. It looks like maybe just a hunting or fishing shack, and then the cave somewhere beyond that. Why are we... Was that all of that for a mud crab? I'm like, why are we all casting spells and stuff? Okay. I thought we were going to detect the camp first, but no, it looks like we're going to come to the cave that we're actually supposed to be going to first. Maybe. Chillwind depths discovered. Sorry, bear. You're in my way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax, everyone. Sheesh. Alright, so they said Thalmor, right? When they said Thalmor, Thalmor, those sounded like... At first I was like, did he just say the Thalmor attacked the Thalmor? But he said the Thalmor attacked the Thalmor. That'd be really important for my son. He has problems with his F's and TH's. And that one, like if he said it, he would be like Falmer, Falmer. And you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because it would sound exactly the same. An adventurer. I am talking about you, yes. Cabbage soup. I wanted to make a cabbage soup.
Thalmor, these pathetic creatures deserve only death. Let us clothe their pallid corpses in a cloak of flies.
Yeah, we're gonna be killing them. Don't worry. Don't worry.
This appears to be a spider den. Yes,
oh wait, what? Alright.
As they live.
Wasn't prepared for giant spiders. I am confused. Oh, another adventure. So they were just like standing here waiting for us with some spiders? That seems highly unlikely. Where are we going? Since there's multiple ways out of here, I don't see... Okay, here's one. Right? But it also says there's one... somewhere? Above me? I don't see the one above me. So... we'll just head this way. Kill some... kill some more spiders. Decay, decay, decay. Are we doing some swimming? Some swim? Apparently, we'll just get a chest. Some underwater lockpicking. Some sexy underwater lockpicking. Alright, we're going down even lower.
Where did you come from? Guess that's the last of them.
What's up, Thalmor? Taking your ear. Oh!
Takes care of that.
Rumorin, how'd you come from in front of me? If you can teleport, could you let me know how you're doing it so that way we could just get where we're going? I absolutely love the Thalmor wrecked them. Let us look at that.
A calm spirit provides the best counsel.
This guy's always talking like Buddha. We're getting further and further away from where we're actually supposed to be, though. Oh, trap. Oh, you spitting at me? Oh, wow. That was a lot of magic in my face. Can you all get out of that hallway, please? Because you're just...
I can take you.
Who are you talking to?
If only you could see how bad you
Show
look.
us the way to victory.
Look at all these mushrooms. Oh my god, I got to get out of this room because I'm going to be harvesting mushrooms for the rest of the episode.
That's what I call good teamwork.
Alright. Why are you guys walking away before you finish killing all of the enemies?
Is this what you want?
You like that? Stop shooting at me. Alright, Thalmor made it this far. And this is apparently where we're going. Oh, they even got it. And then I guess that was it. They got trashed after they got it. Good job. Good job. Thalmor. Thalmor. Damn it. What were you doing to this prisoner, though? That's my face. That's my face. Jade, how are you the only one that's made it this far? Out of the 14 of you, the priestess, the priestess Amara is the only one keeping pace with me. Oh my god. Alright, so this dungeon's one of those ones that just goes around in a circle, and then this is going to be, I'm going to guess, where we were. Yeah, then we can just bounce out of here. Awesome. Hopefully the other knuckleheads will catch up. Whatever they're doing. I did very much want to detect that cabin, but this is looking like no. I mean, maybe if I hip hop my way up here. Can I go around? Yeah. Alright. This might work. I feel like it's not an episode of if we don't accidentally find an interesting NPC, and we have not accidentally found one yet. So that's the fun of discovering new locations, because sometimes they're just in the most obscure places. Alright, where's this shack? I mean, this is literally a shack out in the middle of nowhere. It just looks like a hunter, though. Cliffside retreat discovered. Just a regular hunter? Gerrod?
Greetings, traveler. My name is Gerrod. What brings you here to this remote outpost?
Boom! Looking for interesting NPCs. Like you. Just looking for somewhere to stash the bodies. I came for the spectacular view. I'm a wanderer. I wander. This is where I happen to wander off to. Yeah.
Good for you. I used to wander myself back in my youth. Only not with my feet so much as my eyes. Then I met my first wife, and for a time I only had eyes for her. A very short time, as it so happens. 3 wives later, and I'm still wandering.
Alright, Mr. Playboy. That's a lot of wives. You got a lot of alimony payments, child support. I'm going to start garnishing your wages. Your wives sound like a problem. What? I'm going to offer to murder his wife. The dwarf means cutting the ball and chain. You seem to carry them with you. Oh, these are both very weird things to say.
Well, that's what happens when you put 3 separate buns in the oven. When it comes time to make a clean break, you can't. There's mouths to feed, and you have to feed them. If I were a sensible man, I'd kill all 6 of the hungry bastards. But I'm not one for violence.
I met a dark elf named Gisli who mentioned a Gerrod. Are you him? You deplore violence and odd stance to take for a hunter. How's the fur trade going? Any ancient news or Gilsey. I don't remember Gilsey.
I don't know this Gilsey. She must be thinking of someone else.
Gilsey.
The name isn't exactly my personal property. A friend of mine once told me you can't swing a dead skeever without hitting 3 of her namesakes. The same's true for me.
Funny, a high elf named Eldwin said as much, and Gisli mentioned her too. Gisli said you were powerful. Okay, I might have found that guy I was looking for.
There you have it. The friend I was speaking of was another Redguard. I would give you her name, but you'd probably link it to someone else you've met on your travels.
She said you were a powerful alteration mage.
Now I know you're talking about someone else. Do I look like a mage to you? I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
True, the local hunters seem to have accepted you in their faction. An illusionist pretends to be a hunter, and alteration mage becomes one.
Well, that's clever now, isn't it? Seems to me you can't call a man a liar if he's telling the truth, even if it isn't the whole one.
You deplore violence, an odd stance to take for a hunter.
Well, I can't be the first mortal in the history of Skyrim to hate his job. Can't imagine milkmaids and lumberjacks go home every night thanking Julianos for depriving them of brains. Luckily, someone invented traps and things to take out most of the dirty work, and liquor to forget the rest. Still don't like it, though. If you think about it, the butcher's stall is really an animal graveyard, but all the bodies have been cleaned up. It's a hunter's job to skin, a butcher's job to chop. Make everything nice and tidy so it's easy to swallow.
Why do you think that is?
That's how the Divines made us. It doesn't matter if it's an animal or a person. If you see something being chopped up with all the guts and blood, it's going to make you cringe.
I detest such contrivances. Hiding the truth only makes us soft. Butchers divide meat into parts because it's practical, not to hide its origin. The Divines wanted me to be peaceful. They would have given they wanted me to be peaceful. They wouldn't give me fists. Some people find violence enthralling. You're talking to one of those people. Well said. At times, violence may be a necessary evil, but evil it is. I hear a bear.
Huh. Maybe you've got a point. I guess what I'm talking about is more of an unintentional side effect.
Alright. You seem to have difficulties with marriage.
You're half right. I was always great at getting married, but staying married was another issue altogether. I don't know why either. I'm a docile man. Never raised my voice, never unfaithful to any of them. Just unlucky in love, I guess. I don't know if you have a spouse, but if you ever want to know what married life is like, it's pretty easy to replicate. Fill a bucket with spiders.
What?
Place it on your head.
What?
And then bang it all night with a spoon. Now, if you want the gory details, I can give you those too. Maybe passing on some frightening tales will scare you off making your own prison vows.
I am actually married, but she's broken. So, tell me about your first wife.
I had been exploring a dwarven ruin, working my way through a long passageway that led to a balcony overlooking a deep pit. She came bursting through from the opposite balcony, a Redguard mage in blue robes. For an instant, our eyes met. Our wordless stare saying what we both already knew. The treasure lied somewhere at the bottom, about the same distance from both of us. It was an old-fashioned foot race.
What happened next?
I must have stared a little too long, because before I knew it, she'd made it halfway down the walkway. But while she was fast, I was faster, and a better fighter. I sped down to the ground floor, storming through armies of dwarven spiders. At last I reached the great hall, where the treasure awaited, sitting on a platform of smooth stone. Only when I reached out to open it, I found my hand frozen in place.
What manner of sorcery was it?
I take it you're not too familiar with magic then. Or at least that particular spell. I was paralyzed. Turns out the mage was skilled in alteration. She let me get ahead of her so I could clear the ruins. And when I was but a hair's breadth away from my prize, she made her move. I stood there helpless as she walked right past me and opened the chest. After taking a peek inside, to my surprise, she closed it. It turns out she was less interested in the contents of the chest as she was in what lay under my curious.
You petted her, you dirty dog.
We spent the next 6 nights together and got married on the 7th. Funny thing is, the first thing she ever said to me was, "I do." If only it were the last thing she ever said, too.
This dude.
You know, I never did find out what was in that treasure chest.
Oh, what happened with your second wife?
My second wife was a good woman, but a terrible cook. Put condiments on everything. Pickled sauces from Cyrodiil, mustards and mayonnaise from High Rock, always with the Breton mayonnaise. On salads, meats, even cakes.
What?
If you've ever had it, it's the disgusting slime made from egg yolk, lemon juice, and oil of the olive. She even thought it made an adequate substitute for sunshine sauce. I've never tasted a worse souffle in all my years. The one thing it does go well with is bread. And of course she never bothered to use it as a spread.
So what
Until next time.
What?
Speak.
No! Okay.
About time.
Yeah.
And with each death we cleanse
What is it?
the world of decay.
Can't help but notice you just used magic there, my friend.
Make it quick. Yes?
What happened with your second wife?
My second wife was a good woman, but a pickled sauces. If you've ever had it, it's the She even thought it made... The one thing it does go well with is bread.
So what did you do?
I swallowed that garbage for 3 years, but never complained. I hate confrontations almost as much as I hate violence. What I did is stop showing up for meals. She thought I was cheating on her. I was, but not with another woman. It was with another cook.
Surely you learned something about a third wife.
Well, if nothing else, I tried something different. The first wife wasn't much of a talker, and the second wife was a bad cook. So the third was a chef with a knack for speech, and could talk the wheels off of a carriage if you let her get started. Only most of the time she didn't talk. She nagged. I'd come home from a long day and she'd have a list of chores for me to do.
A honey-do list.
Which was fine, except she wanted them all done at once.
What do you mean?
She wanted me to wipe the counter as I set the table, sweep the floor while I burned the trash. I told her I only had but 2 hands. No chance in winning that argument. Could talk the fur off a Khajiit, that woman. So instead of coming home to a list of chores and an ornery wife, I stopped coming home.
These stories don't explain how the marriages ended.
All right. I guess I wasn't being entirely truthful when I said I was never unfaithful. I mean, yes, I've never bedded a woman who wasn't my wife. It's just that I was married to all 3 at the same time. And when they found out, well, let's just say having 3 pregnant ladies wanting you dead tends to build up a bit of animosity on both sides.
Holy Jesus! So it's like Mickey and Maude, but there's a third one, Mickey, Maude, and Millie. Well, only 3 of the 4 people in this story have the right to be angry. What's done is done. Best to talk it out like adults. You're despicable. Bravo, sir. You are credit to your race.
I wouldn't go that far. What I did wasn't something to be proud of, but it certainly isn't worth the sentence I've been given. My wives aimed to kill me, placing a bounty on my head with the very gold I offered to them as support.
How have you managed to evade these mercenaries?
My secret is simple. It's a lot easier to evade a dead man than a live one. And I've killed every sellsword those harpies have sent after me. Truth is, I don't live in this remote outpost to run from my pursuers. I do it to trap them. The cliffs provide an excellent vantage point. The terrain is mostly uphill, and there's plenty of cover to hide and ambush a group of mercs.
And here I was about to question your manhood. Glad we avoided that. So you get your coin back from the sellsword, Circle of Life. You must be a formidable warrior as well as a hunter.
I'm no warrior, but I'm not just a hunter either. But I don't tell that to the mercenaries who are after my head. You see, there are advantages to keeping secrets from your wife. Or wives, plural in my case. Looks can be every bit as deceiving as words, and clothes do not always make the man.
How is the fur trade going?
Good. Real good. Ever since the Great War, the Nordfolk have been dumping their septums and going back to the old ways. See, if the Empire crumbles, most people figure the old coins might not be worth the rag I used to wipe my bottom. In the days of Nordic kings, furs were the most common currency, and they might be again. The fact that Morrowind's a mess also helps. Elves make for poor hunters. You kill a beast with magic, you're likely to damage its pelt. Even some Nords don't know how to properly trap and skin an animal while preserving its hide.
You just used magic on that bear, bro. Why do you think that is?
All that violent blood coursing through their bodies makes them sloppy. A lot of them can't see hunting as an art. I can't complain, though. It just means they'll have to go to the market to buy their furs instead.
Not all magic would damage the pelt. Calm and paralysis spells, for instance. Gold could still be melted down and used for other purposes, and you'll supply the market. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. You must have been boring me. Yeah, let's push with the magic.
True. That kind of magic isn't so different than using baiting and trapping. The idea is to cause as little harm to the creature as possible. Them dark elves, though, they aren't the type to use such delicate spells. They're more likely to hand you a pelt with half its fur burnt off and the other half frozen solid. A fur trader came by the other day and offered me an excellent price on a pair of foxskins. Too good of a price. I walked over to the table with my back turned. He thought I was counting the skins when I was really reaching for the dagger underneath them. I turned and stuck him in the belly just as he raised his knife to my neck. Those wives of mine are getting craftier and craftier. Killed a couple more sellswords the other day. These mercs are like gnats. I can swat at them all day, but the elephants are still out and about. None unless you've brought some. Hopefully it's news about my wives and their untimely and incredibly gruesome deaths.
Okay, so
you're half right. I don't know why either. I don't know if Now, if you want the gory details, I can give you those too. Maybe passing on some frightening tales will scare you off making your own prison vows.
I was hoping that it would give me the option to offer to kill his wife's for him again, because I wanted to see what he would say to that.
About time.
Alright. Status, asset, cooperative, active, description, male Bosmer, late 30s, background. Ariele was adopted by the Crimson Dirks at a young age and trained at their hideout in the heartlands of Cyrodiil. Some intelligence suggests his parents may have been killed by the bandits and the child taken in as hostage. Operational notes. Originally identified as possible mole due to his background, Ariele was fed the information regarding his parents and recruited as an asset. In the years following, he proved to be a valuable source of information in identifying bandit groups as well as helping the Imperial City Guard expunge the Crimson Dirks from Cyrodiil. Currently, Ariele continues to serve both the East Empire Company and Guard captains in Skyrim, providing information on fugitives that fled north after the Purge. Meetings can be set up by placing a note behind the Shrine of Aktosh in Solitude. Any additional contact should be arranged through the appropriate channels. Zahara's note. Asset. That's what the dossier called him. It took a while before I got past that word and found a way to stomach the rest of it. At the time I was hurt, now I'm just mad. It all started when I killed this officer on a lark. It probably wasn't the smartest thing. They're like cockroaches. You can't kill them all. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel good to try. So it wasn't like I knew what he was up to when I confronted him. I didn't expect to find anything useful on this corpse either. But then I found the dossier. And now I know the truth. Elhiel. I've been adding a T in there where there's not a T. Elhiel betrayed us. Finding the traitorous bastard won't be easy, but I've got a plan. The dossier says they arranged meetings with him by placing a note in the Temple of Vines underneath a vase of tundra cotton. I'll place one there and have him meet me at the Lost Echo Cave. Then I'll gut the lying weasel and show him just how much of an asset he really is. I'm confused. Go to Lost Echo Cave.
Speak. I don't know this Jilcy. She must be thinking of someone else. The name isn't exactly my personal property. A friend of mine once told me you can't swing a dead skeever without hitting 3 of her namesakes. The same's true for me.
I mean, I said both of these things.
Now I know you're talking about someone else. Do I look like a maid? There you go. I'm not this person you think I am. Just a simple hunter whose poaching isn't hurting anyone. Well, I can't be the first mortal in the history of Skyrim to hate his job. Can't imagine milkmaids and lumberjacks go home every night thanking Julianos for depriving them of brains.
Alright. I thought maybe I...
Alright then.
Messed up.
It's a hunter's job to skin. That's how the Divines made us. If you see something being chopped up with all the guts and blood, it's going to make you cringe. You must be a warrior. I see your point, but I don't think being soft is such a bad thing. Why not let us simple folk live in our soft, plush little world, while people like you vie to rule it? Well, I can't be the first mortal in the history of Skyrim to hate his job. Can't imagine milkmaids and lumberjacks go home every night thanking Julianos for depriving them of brains. Luckily, someone invented traps and things to take out most of the dirty
Unfortunately, you had to go through
and
this
liquor to forget the rest.
to trigger the second.
Still don't like it, though. If you think about it, the butcher's stall is really an animal graveyard. But all the bodies have been cleaned up. It's a hunter's... That's how... If you see something being chopped up with all the guts and blood, it's going to make you cringe.
Alright, let's try this one.
I think there's going to come a time when it's not even necessary. At least the kind of violence you see in wars. It'll happen one long night, when some great power sweeps over the land like the return of a vengeful god. It happened for Tiber Septim, and it could very well happen again. Then we'll have peace, because warriors will have nothing left to conquer.
Okay.
Alright then.
Well, thank you for all that information. We're just going to run up here and try to detect a couple of these other places real quick, since we're so close nearby. There's a cave right here, somewhere. Somewhere. Getting closer. Closer. Oh, are you going to make me jump down? Liar's Retreat. Does Mike live in there? Oops. Where's the actual entrance? I'm just curious. Where is the... I hate it when I can't figure out how to actually get in. Where is the inn? Where's... Oh my god. Hello, everyone. The liar, or just Liar's Retreat. The only liar I know in here is Mike the Liar. It would be awesome if they actually gave him a home.
Now ain't this a surprise?
It's Thalmor.
No!
Okay.
Come on! Come on! Cap!
It's a lot of Thalmor. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so this looks like it was a bandit bar. And then
Oh no.
That's quite a team, eh?
Let us proceed with caution. There may be more challenges to come.
and then it got taken over by Thalmor.
These bandits were fools. Their stink and revelry prevented them from hearing their demise clawing through the walls.
Look at this. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. So it was like a bar, and then the Thalmor came in and murdered all the bandits to death. There might be more of the story there, but it just seems familiar to me. So I think this might actually even be vanilla. I could be wrong. Alright, there was other things. Yeah, like the... looks like a Stormcloak camp right over here. Somewhere.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
It's not. I promise you it's not. And what do we got here? Arielle's cabin. Who is Ariele?
Have you heard the tale of Ariele and Pallor? They were immortals, brother and sister, who made a wager on the nature of man. Ariele, kind-hearted and pure, believed that man was a builder, and his failures were the foundation of progress. Pallor, cynical and measured, believed that the soul was constantly eroding, and that foundation would soon collapse.
Alright, well we definitely found Ariele the vampire, which is pretty cool.
Yet only time could tell the truth of it. So they entombed themselves deep in an ancient ruin and cast a spell that turned a single night into 1,000 years.
What happened?
When Ariele awoke, she rushed outside to greet the new age. She found cities that kissed the heavens and ships that walked upon the waves. In towns she saw faces creased not by war, but by the broadness of a smile.
What about Pallor?
Ah, in Arielle's excitement, she'd forgotten about her brother, but not for long. Certain that she had won the wager, she ran back to the ruins to tell him the news. Yet, when she opened Pallor's coffin, she found it empty, save for a wooden stake and a pile of dust.
Oh. And the point of the story is, it just goes to show you nothing is black and white. So Ariele lost the wager, the world was still a cruel place. Ariele won, the power wasn't what was what you're applying, the world is better off. Ooh. I still don't get it. Where did Pallor go? Sure.
She lost more than a wager. She lost her brother and a friend.
What are you doing down here? Your name can't be a coincidence. Was Paolo your brother?
Yes. Sometimes I wonder if this is another one of his tricks. As if one day he'd walk through that door and it'd be like he never left. But such thoughts are the foolishness of an idle mind, and I've been idle for far too long.
How did you become a vampire?
It was Paller who gave me the gift. He called it a spell to ward off time. I never thought of it as malicious. My brother made sure I would never see its trappings.
Okay, so then you don't feed? As you became a vampire, did you feed? Because I've never fed.
Not in the way you're implying. You see, Paller hasn't won our wager. Not entirely. Society may always be cynical, but I refuse to be.
Is there any way I can help?
Not when you carry the poison in your bloodstream. I've always been the type to trust a stranger, but in your case, I must make an exception. And you would be wise not to trust me either, given I suffer from the same.
Oh, okay, so I can't do her quest because I'm a vampire.
I've always had a busy mind, and so I try to keep it occupied. This is hardly the cathedral of knowledge the Arcanium is, but it serves its purpose.
It must be hard living in this remote cabin. Knowledge, Bob. Books are dull and they will dull your blade. I bet it does serve its purpose. It'll be a perfect place to hide and get drunk. Yes, and if something were to happen, no one would hear you scream either. The pursuit of knowledge is an admirable thing. Sure.
True. And yet, as my brother was wont to say, the only thing we learn is the depths of our ignorance. For years, I would scold him for his cynicism. Now, I wonder if it was wisdom that made him thus. I've always had a busy... This is hardly the cathedral of knowledge. I appreciate the concern. But I have my books, and that's enough. I've always... This is hardly the cathedral of knowledge the Arcanium is, but it serves its purpose.
Okay.
Safe travels.
Oh yeah, unfortunately we can't do her quest yet. I mean, all it takes is something cool like this, and then I'm 100% willing to, Oh, she's got a great book collection. The Myth of 7,000 Steps. What's that one? I don't recognize that one. Yeah, all I need is a good reason to lose the vampirism, and I could 100% do that, because we know that that's something we can do. Oh, why does she have boys' tunic and stuff in there? But I think we'll wrap this episode up here. We've done some cool things. We can finish this and then figure out what exactly this is and what this has to do with Gerrod. And then we'll just keep going from there. We had worked really hard to get this list down. So maybe we'll go through some of the other ones and continue to explore and find more interesting interesting NPCs. Woo! And hopefully by next week I'll be feeling completely better. But with all that being said, we'll wrap this up here with Ariele the Vampire. I think that's a pretty cool place to stop. This has been the Skyrim modded series, interesting, immersive, and forgotten. Should I just rename it Interesting NPCs and see if that maybe stops scaring people away? I feel like I just titled this, I thought I was being cute, but I feel like this series is really fun. And the interesting NPCs are amazing. I would love for more people to watch it. So I'm considering tweaking the title slightly and seeing how if that affects its performance at all in regards to just getting more people to check it out and to see what's going on. I don't know many people playing with 14 companions with all distinct personalities. I mean, that's what's really cool. Not everybody's in here, so there must be a limit on the amount of NPCs that can come into a building. Because what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We have 8 in here. So we are missing 6. Which is definitely interesting. But yeah, she clearly has a quest for us. Alright. With all that being said, I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, NPCs. Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe, or I will send Ariele the Vampire after you. Have a good night. See ya!